Hey everybody, it is me, Thor, here to give you a lo-fi update that my high five videos will be returning tomorrow. So yes, my super editing skills will be back in action and I'll have videos up and running tomorrow. These are very crazy times. The energy is just wild beyond understanding. It's planetary, it's human, it's off-world. I don't know what it is, but each day is a brand new test. And some days, it feels like if we don't pass the test, we ain't gonna live. So I'm very happy, and I'm proud of all y'all for still being here with me. Now, first, let me discuss the economy. Because about an hour and a half ago, Fitbit, which is like that thing you put on your hand so people can be like, hey, look, I'm exercising. I took 178 steps today, or whatever. I don't know. It was a fitness craze. It kicked off people stepping like crazy, I guess. And so their stock went high. And when you lose 30% of your stock, it is not good. I believe it's called like a Momo stock, where it's like the popular stock at the moment. Retail gets hit hard first, I think. And then stock markets are down for 7 days in a row, or 7 market sessions, which hasn't happened since July 7th. So I think Wall Street is nervous and anxious, or just they need to keep pressing it down because it has to stay in a certain amount of range. We don't want inflation to go crazy. I got to say, if there's one thing I have been surprised at, it has been how the Federal Reserve and central banks across the world have been able to keep inflation low while doing a ballet of currency devaluation. They all seem to be devaluing in step. It's kind of like that mental game. Like, are they secretly working together and just saber rattling for the theater of war? Man, I hope so. You know? Okay. And I want to say that I'm awed and inspired at the healing powers of Texas. Man, I do not know what is in that California air, but it is not good. I had an extremely sharp pain in my throat for about a month in California. Like every time I swallowed, it felt like someone was poking me in the throat with a sharp knife or something. That was no fun. But heck, all I had to do to cure it was go back to Texas. So God bless you and thank you, Texas. But I just want to say that as I'm healing and getting back up to speed, like as you know, hopefully you come to THORnews for entertainment and a dose of optimism, because I'm not a quitter and I'm going to do what I can to make sure the bad guys don't win. And so I do not believe that any type of a depopulation plan can work. You can say that they're going to depopulate us very slowly, but we do have the currency collapse moment approaching fastly, meaning that all fiat currencies collapse throughout the history of time. They usually have a 40-year shelf life. And so there's going to be a point where all the currencies are just going to break in 7 days. And if we aren't prepared for that, there's going to be mass panic. So it's one of the points I really need to get up and running on. And hopefully the world will start to pay attention and wake up. I think people are waking up from the top, the middle, the bottom. I think people all over are starting to realize, hey, what the hell is going on? And maybe it's time we start to make plans for 2020, 2030, 2040, and 2050. Because this whole living day-to-day mentality does not seem to be working well for anybody. If you ask me, hey, look, there's Jim and Pam. Apparently they had a very volatile relationship. So I just pulled a bunch of stills, and I'm showing them to you. It's going to be very comic booky, sci-fi, so that one's cool. Okay, so I just want to say that, yeah, these next few days are going to be this week is going to be crazy. And my life has been crazy the last few weeks, especially the last week. Like, you know, it's like timelines and futures change in an instant. So I'm asking everybody to be cool, to stay cool, be the best you can be. Every day I get a little more and more convinced that we're going to have a good future. That it's going to be a little shaky, and there's definitely going to be some big bumps in the road. But I think at the end of the day, the majority of all people want to have a good future, a good life, and a good world. And I would say probably 70% of most people are good. And they want to take care of their family. They want to take care of their friends. They want to eat, live a good life. And that they really don't concern themselves with other people. Unfortunately, concern themselves with other people. I mean, like the thing about like the election, like half the people hate the other half and vice versa. That drives me crazy, you know, because I know the political theater is such a sham. You know, I'm not going to vote. I probably made you mad right there, but I just don't, man, I don't think the president is like a mascot. So which mascot do you want? It's, to me, it is like picking the lesser of two zeros. They're both zero. No offense, Miss Clinton and Mr. Trump. I just mean that as political candidates, I don't hate anybody. And it's not in my nature to hate or damn people. So, but I will say that as political leaders, I know I rank them both as like a zero. So I'm just not going to vote. That is my vote by not voting. And you can say that whatever you want to, but I just don't see either one having a major difference either way. I think that there are powers above them who call all the shots. And if you don't listen to those powers that be, you end up looking like Harry Reid when somebody threw him down a flight of steps. You guys remember that? Or worse, you end up like Scalia eating your pillow. So just remind everybody, these are dangerous times and dangerous days. And the cosmic rays that are shooting through everybody, giving everybody the mass anxiety, you got to learn to surf it. Fight, flight, or surf. And so we're going to have massive ups and downs within the next week and definitely through 2017, I do believe. But we still have a chance. And I'm hoping a good choice has been made. I know that my heart chooses love, peace, balance, harmony. We'll see what happens. You know? And I think a lot of people are scared of a boogeyman that'll never show up. They believe that the bad guy's in control. You know, like, I want to take a bunch of babies and put them in blenders and drink their bloods. And I don't think that's probably the case. You know, I think that's just like a weird myth, and so people are scared of a boogeyman. I don't think anybody wants to destroy this world, and if they do, they are not from Earth. So, each day, I'm getting more and more faith in my fellow mankind. And so I just need you to be the best you can be. And if this video ain't that great, it's because my brain is still kind of melted and my body is oh so tired. But I'm very happy. You know, I see good things in the future. I don't know how we're going to get there specifically, but I got a feeling good times are ahead, and that movies, art, rock and roll shall return to Earth, and that we will all learn to live together well, because we are one Earth family. I cannot stress that enough times. We are all part of the exact same family. And we ain't getting nowhere by hating our brother or our sister. We gotta come together. And the sooner we do it, the better everything will be. I cannot think of a single problem humanity can't solve if it works together. And I think they're kind of getting that up at the top as well. That we might see some type of full disclosure coming, or half disclosure, so we can get all ideas on deck, because we got a lot of good people, a lot of good minds, a lot of good ideas. And it's really hard to figure stuff out if we don't know what the real facts are. You know, like, I don't know, like I swing back and forth on gravity. Is it real? You know? Flat Earth, round Earth. I don't know. Can't verify it. You know? I guess it's round, but I don't know. Like, who knows? Maybe there's 13 people holding up a giant umbrella, and we really are on a turtle. Maybe. Wouldn't surprise me. I've seen weirder things. Can we get out the planet? Yes, no. I go back and forth either way. You know, sometimes I've been told we can, but we just can't get that far. And so we need the truth to figure out the problems that we're going to have to figure out. We all need to know the facts, I think. And so just stand strong, hold tight, be cool, stay cool. And let's make the future a wonderful thing. Because remember, we are the ones who will create our own future. And let me remind you again, at no point did God, Jesus Christ, or the Holy Spirit tell you to just quit and wait for the second coming. We got to prepare the roads and repair all roads. It's just better if we improve all things. You know, we've let unregulated capitalism pretty much suck the humanity out of humanity. And diminishing return says we're going to get to a breaking point. So don't break. Be the best you can be. Okay? I love you guys. And I'll talk to you soon. I promise. Tomorrow, barring some unforeseeable disaster, my super badass edited videos will return super rock and roll style. So in the meantime, everybody stay cool. And I have been a bit out of the loop, dealing with major personal issues and relocation, and going from being madly in love in a relationship to still in love but heartbroken and single. So let me know in the comments any stories you might want me to cover that I might have missed. I know I've seen quite a few and seen some crazy ones out there. Like, saw one where they were talking about turning corpses into energy. I was like, what about work on solar power, man? That sounds way better than dead people as energy. Speaking of that, Elon Musk had his solar panels come out the other day. So that is wonderful news. I hope they work and are affordable. But good things are happening, people. You got to believe. We got to see the future we want. And then we can create it. You feel me? I feel you. So let's feel good. All right? Don't fear a boogeyman that ain't coming. Okay? I love you guys. And if this is my worst video ever, I'm sorry. At least we got it out of the way. Oh yeah, hey, guess what? My 4-year anniversary for doing THORnews full time is November 23rd. How do we want to celebrate? That's a great question. Peace out. God bless everyone. And I'll talk to you guys real soon. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. You guys are incredibly supportive, incredibly kind, incredibly nice. And I definitely would not have been doing this and kept doing this without you guys, because a lot of problems come with, you know, getting up on the mic and saying what you feel. A lot of people disagree and get mad if you don't agree with them. And that's fine. It's just the way it is. Okay. I've talked too long. So I'm going to go handle things. I'm going to go do a little rock and roll. That sound good? Talk to you guys soon. Peace out. I love you guys. I don't want to end on that photo. I don't want to end on that photo either. Which one? No. Uh-oh. Well, I pulled a lot of red Sonya, I guess. Okay. Peace out.